Alright, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live here at Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer and localization director, Matt Papa, and to my right is this fine gentleman,
Senior Localizer, Andrew Singleton here. Good morning, afternoon, evening? Oh, sorry.
Well, hope you guys are doing well today. It's good to see you again. Oh god, naked potatoes. It's beginning already. It's beginning already. You guys waste no time. Yeah, did you like our new promotional image? That was done in the Hetare style, as it is called. One of our senior designers here makes these just little derpy characters, like
style.
Yeah, like so like she's done like official art. She's done like official art for these, like in like Gunvolt and Lumen and like Lola and Copen and stuff like that that we've actually sold as merch here in Japan before.
That was for the live.
For
right?
this right? More
for
Live 2017. Yeah.
Did you get any?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I did. Of course I did. Come on now. I did now. Of course. Yeah. So it was really fun to be immortalized in Hetare form.
It's a great honor.
So, what do you think? Does it look like? Does you think it looks like you? Is it an accurate representation?
Striking.
It is striking. What do you think?
Is
it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good representation of both of us.
It's great because there's only a few details, but you can totally tell.
But you know who that is.
There's no mistake.
You know it's that guy.
Yeah.
That guy, of course.
Those crazy guys.
And if you couldn't tell, we also now have a brand new setup here in the office. Got our fancy brick background. Look how nice that is. I love it.
All these bricks.
I love it. This is Aizu-san's brainchild here to
real bricks.
Yes, cho big super real bricks. I don't know where you would find fake bricks. That's preposterous.
Very rude.
Yeah, that would be just silly. But yeah, I think it looks really good. We saw this at when we were at Twitch headquarters for the first time. A lot of their main office building has this sort of brick setup. It looked really, really nice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because like they'll do live streams straight from Twitch headquarters, like with this sort of like brick background, and it looks really legit. So yeah, we were like, yeah, what are we gonna do for a background? We could try the green screen, but there's problems you could run into with that. So
yeah,
I was like, yo, that brick would look pretty nice, and sure enough, here we are.
Installed some bricks.
Pure, real, 100% red bricks. So yeah, so we're really happy to have this like official setup. We don't have to set it up and break it down all the time.
It was an ordeal.
We've done live streams from our from the main meeting room where we have our morning meetings. We've done them from our waiting room.
Yeah, the waiting room was impressive.
We've done it from all kinds of different places around the office. So it's really cool to have like an official home. And like credit to Aizu-san for setting up a great live streaming area because it looks really nice. We got the sound padding. I forget what that stuff is called, but keeps the sound legit.
There's a word for it.
There is. So it's the stuff that you see on the walls in like recording studios.
Yeah. I
just forget exactly what it's called.
Sound dampening.
Yeah. So it's a really nice setup. So and once we got this setup together, we just kind of like it'd be a criminal waste to not do live streams more often.
Right, absolutely.
So that's why we decided that we're gonna stick to this every other week, live streaming formula, and we'll see how it goes.
Usually on Thursdays.
Yeah. So if you actually look on the information on our page on Twitch, like down below where all like the panels are, you can see like the next upcoming. I put the dates for like this one and then like the next 3 live streams.
Awesome.
Yeah, so provided that we aren't at an event or we're not like out of work, say for like the winter holiday, barring things like that, we will be having the stream every other week. So it'll be exciting to get in here and do that. So without further ado, let's kick this one off. We got a couple bits of news that we want to talk about. The first one of which is that Gunvolt, the man himself, is an official guest character in the upcoming indie. I don't want to say Smash-like, but that's the easiest way to describe it. You know, multiplayer brawler, you know, fighting game featuring a whole cast of awesome indie game characters called Indie Pogo.
Yo, it looks really fun.
And yeah, it looks really fun. And so Gunvolt, he was the final announcement before their Kickstarter ended last week. So it was really cool to get him in right at the nick of time, to kind of like that final last minute hype announcement. And so he looks great, and we're really excited to work with the Indie Pogo guys to give GV this really cool cameo that he deserves.
Yeah, it looks really fun, and there's just so many games in it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So many
between playable characters and like guest characters and like trophy characters and the amount of indie love put into this game, it is insane. It's really good.
It looks really good, like all the different styles meshed together.
Yeah. So
GV in there is not out of place or anything.
No, not at all. So
really
so it's really cool to have GV fighting alongside his indie brothers and sisters to make something really cool. So we're really happy to have GV in there. Obviously, as the Indie Pogo project progresses, you know, we'll have any new information that we have on how, you know, any new like GV playable, you know, what his moveset might be like, or just how he looks in the game. So whenever we have that sort of information from the Indie Pogo team, we will definitely share that with you guys, because we're really excited about that. Next bit of news is we had over the past weekend, we had our character voting contest for the next Gunvolt Halloween wallpaper.
Everyone voted for that, right?
Yeah, you guys voted, right? And if you didn't, then you can't complain about the results, right?
Sure.
So, yeah, we did voting last weekend, because we're doing a third Gunvolt Halloween-themed wallpaper. We really like to do wallpapers.
Oh, yeah.
But they're great, though. They're wonderful little pieces of art.
Just put them all on rotation, and you're good to go.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a pretty huge.
Yeah, that's what I do here on my work computer. Just have the GV wallpapers just
so good
on that rotation. So, yeah, so the voting, we did the voting over the weekend, and if you didn't get to see the results, I have them for you right here. I'm going to pull those up on my phone here. So, the top 6 characters are the ones who got into who are getting into the wallpaper. So, counting up from number 6, we have Copen, number 5, Lumen,
okay,
number 4, GV himself, number 3, Jewel.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, Zonda Trueform.
Oh, nice.
And number 1, the lovely Lola. This man's a happy camper. So
good to see some good taste out there.
Yeah, she's a good.
No, that's all. You know, it's hard to go wrong.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong. You can't really go wrong with the main group. Some of the runners up, top 10, rounding up the top 10, we had Astaroth number 10, Elise number 9, Teseo number 8, and Gibril at number 7.
Oh, she won last year?
Yeah, she did. She won. Okay. Gibril won last year handedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like absolutely decimated the competition.
I mean, very appropriate for
last year.
Halloween.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so yeah, so it's cool to have you know, Lola in the spotlight. Although she was number 2 or 3 in the Halloween too. I guess y'all like Lola just a little bit.
Pretty popular.
Yeah. She's a good one. So there was that, and so we're really excited to we'll have Takayama-san, the Gunvolt character artist, working on that, and so we'll have that to you guys as soon as it's ready.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And finally, we have from our friends at Fangamer. They are the makers of official Inti Creates game merch for sale. Well, now pretty much worldwide, but they're based out of North America, and they have merch for both Azure Striker Gunvolt and Blaster Master Zero. And one of their newest piece of Blaster Master Zero merch is this Sophia the Third lapel pin that has spinny. The tank has spinny wheels. It is so the best thing ever. And they're still taking pre-orders for that, but they should be shipping that pretty soon. So if you're interested in that, you can head over to fangamer.com and get your pre-order in for the Sophia pin, and they should be shipping that hopefully within the next week or so. So really excited to have, and plus there's all the other GV and Blaster Master merch you can take a look at if you so desire. Some really good stuff up there, including a bunch of Fangamer original designs. Mm-hmm. And they make good stuff.
Those new Blaster Master shirts.
Yes,
over there, right?
yeah,
those are so good. Those
excellent,
very good.
Excellent. So, yeah, so that's what we got going on right now. No super huge bombshell announcements now.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be doing these streams more regularly.
Yeah. So, yeah, we want to kind of keep things, just chill, hanging out with you guys, and just, keep things, keep things light and fun. That's what we want to do. That's why it's called Hangin' up with the apostrophe.
Yeah. So this time, now that we do these streams more regular, if we have, like, a surprise announcement, it'll be more of a surprise.
Yes, it'll be definitely more of a surprise.
Because you won't know when it's coming.
Exactly.
Because we do this every other week now.
Yeah. So we can sit on announcements for a little bit if we need to.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows how it's going to go. And yeah, I mean, and now that we have like a permanent setup, if we want to do like a surprise live stream, we can do that.
Also true. So we can just get in there. Like
we may not always have, new gameplay stuff to show off.
Right.
So, there'll be a good chance for us to just kind of interact with you guys while we just hang out and either showcase our games or maybe even showcase some of our friends' games too.
That's true.
I was already told, like, if we want to play Shantae or Shovel Knight, we have their full blessing to do so. So
go ahead already.
Yeah. So
okay, might have to do that then.
Yeah, so we might have to do that sometime.
Definitely, whenever Indie Pogo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a
that
no-brainer. Yeah, totally, absolutely. So yeah, so we're really excited for. I love doing these. These are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really exciting to be able to do these on a regular basis. And now that you guys know when they're going to be far in advance, hopefully your schedules can tell your friends. Like, hey, these guys at Inti are pretty cool. And they're potatoes or something.
Just take an hour.
These potato guys.
So these dang naked potatoes.
These dang naked potatoes.
Dang naked potatoes.
Yes. What have we become? What have we become?
Naked potatoes.
Yes, we've become naked potatoes.
It's right there.
So, so before we kind of get started on the gameplay segment of the show, as we've done in live streams past, I want to take this opportunity to field questions directly from you guys. I see your comments on Twitter. I respond to them to the best of my abilities, with minimum shenanigans, usually.
Yeah.
There was always some shenanigans.
Is that a minimum?
Maybe not minimum, but
like maximum.
Depends.
As much as possible.
Depends.
Right? As much as you can get away with. Probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Without getting into too much trouble.
Yeah. Although I'm. Either way. So this is So I want to take a few minutes here to let's see what we got. Okay, just looking at the time there. So I want to take a couple minutes to field questions directly from you guys in the chat. So if you have questions that are unanswered or things that you've always wanted to know, or this burning desire for knowledge about Inti Creates, now would be a good time to ask it. So I'm looking directly at chat, and so we'll take your questions for at least a couple minutes here. And so let's see what y'all got. We got one here. Azure013. How many times have you played Galgun VR? Not enough.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that too.
Yeah, it's not enough. I want to play more because I feel like that is why virtual reality exists.
Right. That is.
Like, it has answered the call.
Right. Yeah, I don't have a VR setup at home.
Yeah, I can only really play here when we're like testing out stuff and like. One day we'll have a VR at home, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But for now, not enough. Iron Aiden says, how do you feel about GV and Indie Pogo? Great. It's awesome.
Super exciting. Really
will GV come to the physical version on October 31st? That is a placeholder date. We're still trying to figure out the exact date for the physical release of Gunvolt Striker Pack. So hang tight on that, and we will have that exact date as soon as possible. But we're shooting for obviously as soon as we possibly can. But any date that you may see on Amazon or GameStop or whatever, that is currently a placeholder date. So just keep that in mind, and we'll hopefully have that for you guys soon.
Someone's asking, will it come out in 2017?
It better.
I think that's pretty.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe assumption.
Minimum,
That's a pretty safe assumption to make. Will multiplayer DS download play come to 3DS for Blast Master Zero? Unfortunately, not. It just does not have it in it. Unfortunately. Moonlight Butterfly Lulu, will Blast Master ever see a physical edition, more DLC characters? That's a very good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, in a perfect world, I would love to have this character and that character, this character and that character.
Right.
In the real world, that's not always possible, unfortunately. So, I can tell you this much: we're not done with the game yet. As for whatever goodies we have coming up, obviously I cannot share that with you at this point in time. But we're not done with it yet. That much I can promise you.
Keep tuned into the stream.
Yes. We are definitely
you'll
not done with that yet. Someone asked for a Dragon Mark for Death demo. Yeah, we should try to do that if we can. We had the demo at PAX. I don't know what the current status of the game is right now, so I'll have to check with the team if that's possible. Yeah, we could try to look into that. I think that'd be
playing
cool.
it on the stream?
Yeah,
We could definitely do that.
yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see. Trying to look at here. Will there be any more characters in Mighty Gunvolt Burst? By the way, you guys are awesome. Oh, thanks. Yeah, again, it's kind of the same with Blaster Master Zero. We are not done with the game. That much I can tell you. But I can't give any spoilers just yet.
Yeah, our lips are sealed, hands are tied.
Shield and tie, whatever can we do? But
yeah, just keep an eye out.
But yeah, so when we have information to share, we will definitely share it. But I will tell you that we are not done with it.
Any new surprises for the Gunvolt Striker Pack on the Switch?
We've made some updates to the game, which I think we talked about in the last game, or in the last live stream.
Yep.
Did a bunch of like bug fixes and just general quality of life improvements to the game. So if you missed that, last time, you can actually go to the Striker Pack homepage, and you can see all of the patch notes that we've put out for the Striker Pack so far. Threat Minion says, "Did you contact WayForward or vice versa?" I am assuming you're talking about either Shantae and Blaster Master or our work in the Shantae series. I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but we have a great relationship with the folks at WayForward. Matt Bozon, you know, the face behind Shantae,
Yeah.
one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet.
Very chill, very cool.
Yeah, I love Matt. Super good dude. I got to hang out with him and his family a bit at Tokyo Game Show this year, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, super great people. You couldn't support a nicer guy / family. So keep that Shantae support going, because they're good peeps. Let's see. Nestor says, "Why aren't there Japanese hosts on the streams anymore?" So I believe you're referring to when we did the Inti Creates live show back in the day a little bit. Yeah, so those were like monthly shows that we did for a period of time. Those were for like a set purpose, usually like talk about like Gunvolt. I believe that was leading up to the release of Gunvolt 2. So those were ones that we did once a month. We had some of the seiyus come on, or the voice actresses, I should say. Come on and hang out. Yeah, we might go back to doing streams like that. Obviously, when we do these kind of things, like these more chill, kind of laid-back streams, it's a bit of a different atmosphere. Because when you have two languages in the mix, it's a lot harder to be kind of free-flowing and doing all this kind of stuff the way we're doing now. But don't be surprised if we have, if we call more, like voice talent back as guests in the future for other programs. But as for hanging at NTHQ, this is the Matt and Andrew show.
This will be the team going forward.
Yeah, this is kind of like our thing for our English speaking audience to interact directly with you guys and take care of that. As for like other things with Japanese guests, and that'll be kind of like a whole different show, basically a whole different program.
Right.
Yeah.
So they were streamed on Nico. Actually, we're on Nico right now.
Yes, we are on Nico right now. We're doing, I forgot to mention that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we're trying out something new. we are currently streaming simultaneously on Twitch, YouTube, and Nico Nico Doug. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean,
we have a nice setup now, so some of our technical difficulties that have plagued us in the past, which some of you regulars probably remember, hopefully, fingers crossed, that works out well.
Finally defeat Tessio, maybe?
Yeah, finally defeat Tessio, or Stratos if you're talking pre.
Oh.
First it was Stratos was eating the stream.
Okay.
And then it was Tessio was hacksawying the stream. Yeah, depends on how long you've been following the Inti live streams.
Right.
What reference you get.
Goes way back.
Good stuff. Getting flashbacks. Yeah, me too.
Wait, so we have a YouTube comment. Look at that.
What's that?
The YouTube comment just showed up.
Where's that?
On the... Look, on the...
Oh!
That goes away.
Oh, it went away. Okay, looks like I just did some magic.
Comments were going to show up here, so...
Whoa! Oh!
Whoa!
What we get? Inti Creates hoodies or specific game hoodies. Getting a hoodie with the same color scheme as Sophia 30 would be awesome. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I have to talk to the fan gamer guys, see if they got some hoodies in them. Maybe that would be really cool. That would be really cool. And I saw who was the primo mascot of Inti Creates. That's a good question.
That is a good question. Potato Volt?
Spudvolt?
Spudvolt?
Maybe Spudvolt?
Spudvolt.
Perhaps Spudvolt. We'll have to see.
This between, we got Volt, Gunvolt, we got Ecuador, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say one of those. They're kind of our babies.
Gunvolt? Probably one of those two, right?
Who's doing your CSS magic in the background? That would be none other than Aizu-san. Running the show here.
Man behind the scenes.
Flustered Custard. I like that name. That's a great name. Are we going to get any extra level packs for bursts? Again, just like any talks of potential characters or what have you. All I can tell you right now is that we're not done with the game, but I can't tell you what we got. Coming up. Yeah. So I'll take a few more questions and then we'll get started on
some games.
We'll play some video games. Play some video games. Needs more cute Blaster Master Eve art. Well then, if you saw the latest, we had a couple of Blaster Master wallpapers come out recently too for 100,000 downloads and 110,000 downloads, like kind of commemorative.
We got Scuba Fred.
Yeah, Scuba Fred. I love Scuba Fred. He's the best. He's a good Froggo. Fred is a very good Froggo. He's a very, very, very good Froggo. New Switch updates live.
They added video capture like this morning.
Yeah, so apparently the Switch firmware just got updated today with now there are video capture
like
possibilities. Yeah. You can capture a 30-second video with I think like some of the first-party stuff like Zelda.
Yeah, it's only very few first-party games right now.
But so that's only first-party stuff right now.
We'll have to get back on that.
Yeah, so we'll have to get back on to you guys on something like that since that is literally just hit this morning.
Just don't have any clue on the details really.
Yeah, unfortunately, I really just don't have any details on that right now. So if that becomes something that we can do, I'm sure we will.
That'd be great.
But again, just don't have enough information on that just yet. Take like one or two more, and then we will turn it on over to the games. Will the physical release of Gunvolt 2 get CDs like the Japan release? Unfortunately not. The physical release, like in Japan, we were able to do like a standard edition, like just the game, and a special edition that contained the aforementioned discs.
Yeah, a CD and a DVD.
Yeah. Because we are able to self-publish here in Japan, we are able to do stuff like that a lot easier. We cannot self-publish outside of Japan, so we have to work with like a partner to make that happen. Unfortunately, a special edition just wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, not this time.
Unfortunately, not for lack of want or lack of trying. It's just one of those things. So if I hate to say this, but if that's something you truly want, then I would recommend picking up the special edition of the Japanese version. It has the English language option if you want it. It has all the language options available.
Right.
And the DVD does too, for that matter.
Okay. The game.
Yeah, the game too.
The game does. The DVD does. Yeah.
So I mean, that's something that would be totally up to you. But yeah, so the physical release in North America and Europe will be like a standard edition type of deal. All right, I'll take one more question, and then we'll finish up. Kirby Volt says, will the GV2 OSTs be released in the West like the GV1 OSTs, or is that a similar case? That is something I'm currently working on. I'm hoping to get those available through Fangamer, just like our GV1 CDs. I can't make any promises at this exact moment in time, but I am actively working on that. So hopefully I'll have good news about the GV2 soundtracks in the future.
Yeah, those Fangamer soundtracks are really nice.
Yeah, they are.
Really great that they were able to put those out.
Yeah. So hoping to get the GV2 ones out there eventually as well. So fingers crossed we can make that work. All right. Well, thank you guys for your questions. You had a lot of great questions. Sorry I couldn't answer all of them. Yeah, so I think now I want to jump into some gameplay segments. We haven't shown off the Striker Pack in a hot minute. Yeah, I think the last time we showed it off was actually before the release. Like I think the stream prior to
right before
PAX West.
Oh right.
Yeah. So yeah, so I want to take this opportunity to just have some fun. Nothing crazy. Well, maybe a little crazy, depending on how good or bad I do. But yeah, so I want to turn it over. We're going to play some Gunvolt 2 today. And yeah, we're just going to have some fun. And you know, we'll be able to, for whoever's not playing, we'll obviously be able to talk to you guys and pay attention to chat. I'll be looking at the game, or if I switch it off with Andrew, he'll be looking at the game. Right. So one of us will be looking at chat. So
keep an eye on it.
Definitely.
So is it going to be in? Someone asked, is the stream in 60 FPS right now?
I
know we had that problem.
No, that's a good question.
Now we have a new setup.
I'm not sure.
Probably.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Let us know. Like, is it in 60 FPS?
Okay, well, let's start the gameplay.
Am I 60 FPS fluid? Or 30?
I'm gonna do that. GV2. So actually, what I'm gonna do this time around is instead of going through like the story parts, I'm actually gonna go to one of the runner modes. And I think I'm gonna do some score attack today.
Score attack, oh man.
Let's see,
oh, this is gonna be embarrassing.
See who's got the skills to make the bills. Yeah. Jeez. Let's start off as the Copester.
Alright, fair enough.
Let's start off, I think I saw someone mention Gibril stage. So let's I'm gonna do Coco with Gibril stage because you can't normally do that.
That's true.
Yeah.
So is the score attack always on Fearless?
I reckon it is, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't get hit.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't had a chance to pick up the Striker Pack, I'm not sure if it's running like that in the stream or not, but this game runs in glorious 60 FPS. Easily one of the best upgrades we were able to make happen on the Switch version of the game.
Yeah, that's a real good game. Very nice. I mean, it was obviously running fine before, but once you go 60 FPS...
Yeah, once you go 60, you don't go back.
It's hard to go back, yeah. And yeah, just have it on a big TV, super great. Those updated CGs look so good.
Oh yeah, those HD CGs are the bee's knees. That did it. the old shenanigans. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. I want that loot. Yeah.
Well, not for physical. That's fair enough. Oh, skipping the trick. Of course. More strats.
Come on, fire little John then.
Yeah, I know some people can get a little hand crampy on the 3DS. So
I mean,
having your choice of controllers on the Switch is great. Like,
that was Scrubtown, USA, right there, man.
Those things can get you.
Well, I also like ground pounded like right into the dang thing, so
Just
that was nobody's fault but my own.
Just asking for it.
Yeah, no, that was grim. That was pretty grim. Yeah, I love this stage. It reminds me of, you know, like that. Just the spooky atmosphere reminds me of some of my favorite action games from yesteryear.
Right.
I'm not sure it's kosher if I say the names, but y'all could probably guess what I'm talking about.
We'll chill here. Yeah, wired Pro controller. Oh, yeah.
No, this is the Joy-Con grip.
Saying that they liked it. No, that's solid. I play the Pro controller at home usually.
Oh yeah, the Pro controller is one of the best controllers I've ever used.
Yeah, it's very good.
It fits like perfectly in my giant ham hands. I'm not doing so hot here.
And so is the prevasion off also on these modes?
It sure seems like it. Fine. Fine! I'll get the thing.
These score run modes, no joke.
Yeah, no, they're pretty unforgiving. For like the Super Gun Pros, which I'm not one. Like, I'm decent at the game, but I'm not like super pro by any. Like, oops. Hit the wrong button, but man, that looks so pretty! Pepperoni pizza. But yeah, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so used to the Pro Controller's D-pad.
Yeah, like... Yeah, this stage is not made for coping.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Walk onto any of those enemies, you get smacked in the face.
And, you know, it's happened to me like 4 times, and yet I still keep doing it. Go figure, right?
Right. You should have all your sub-weapons? EX weapons, rather?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah, those might be helpful.
I just like hearing Lola talk.
Very good.
Like, Toontail Tonka. Through the spooky town. What better stage to play?
Yeah, it's good
right,
times,
right for you know, Halloween time.
Yeah, this stage is really cool. I like the horror theme.
This is easily a personal favorite of mine. Plus G-Roll's a personal favorite.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It doesn't help.
Very good girl.
Piece of poop.
Got.
It's like my blood gun.
Oh,
level up, heels.
The clutch level up.
Second one I got. Well, it really just goes to show you how punishing the game can be when there's no provision.
You get kind of used to that.
Okay,
clutch.
that was nice.
Oh yeah, that's it. Something special.
I mean, rip kudos, but...
Alright.
So you got these blades? Nah.
Alright.
Let's see if G-Bril's like Metal Man and weak to her own weapon.
Not particularly.
Not particularly. She's real gal now.
Form change. I'm sure you could get her when she's ducking open. You could not really do with GG.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, Rip City.
God.
I'm good at this game.
No.
I'm very good at this game.
You get no score. That's hard.
See, even I just sounds laughing at me. I did great. You know what? Let's I want to play one of the I guess one of the former bosses. Let's do Elise.
Oh, the heal. Forgot about the heal.
Yeah, I did.
Copen's heal.
Yeah, I did.
Always forget about that. Always forget.
Yeah, let's try against Elise, see if we can fare any better.
Happy to see Elise.
Yeah, right. And Elise has got some big fans. For good reason.
Spoopy Ladies Day. Yeah.
It's a Spoopy Lady.
Super appropriate.
It's Spoopy Day.
Will we have a live stream before Halloween?
Let's see, today is the... Today's the 19th, so no, we will not.
No.
So,
We'll just, our official,
impromptu
unofficial
Halloween stream.
Yeah. Just end it back at the beginning.
Somehow I did, yes.
Good thing this isn't speedrun.
Yeah, right. I'm not even sure how I did that. But I did! Really good at video games. Okay. I need some redemption.
You just reload into the water.
I need some redemption. Big time redemption. I feel like Ari no Kacho right now.
That's right. Woo, drown.
I'm gonna reload! Crap. It's one of those like, shit! just
fall forever.
Copen's gotta get good at swimming.
We managed to avoid drowning. Not this time, unfortunately. Managed to drown spectacularly.
Yeah, that's pretty epic fail right there. Okay. Oops.
Oh, you got.
That got. I'm a producer. I don't get as much time to play as other people who work on the game.
Not play testing it in and out.
No. Living dangerously, only to get caught in an Iron Maiden. There's a manifold.
too busy learning to fight adept to learn to swim.
Hey, that gear's heavy.
That
gear's heavy,
That's
man.
true. Armored warrior. Not great for swimming. You can fly, but not swim. There are tons of... That's very believable. Healing, yeah. I just says heal, scrub.
Yeah.
You can go start menu, and then click an R. Nice.
Thanks, boss. I was on saving the day, reminding me about abilities that I really should remember, but didn't.
I mean, that's really necessary when you don't have pre-evasion. Like, honestly, like playing open, I really very rarely have to use that because pre-evasion is super good.
That is really satisfying to just dash through all those Iron Maidens. Although I love how, although I do love how G-Roll's like ability names are references to like heavy metal bands.
Oh yeah.
You know, because Iron Maiden is her like special attack name, and while we couldn't use it in the English version, in the Japanese version of the game, her like Septima name is Metallica.
Nice.
We had to alter that a little bit in the English version for obvious reasons. What the hell is that? I don't know, I'm just gonna shoot this door though. Oh, let's spook the town.
Not killing them at the same time is going to be a little harder with Copen.
Yeah, that's an
that?
understatement of the year.
I guess the EX weapon is your best bet? Alright, not EX. Blade Storm or whatever it is.
Shred Storm.
Shred Storm.
That thing I accidentally hit?
That thing, yes. That you press the button. It's a little early, but it's probably what you're going to do, right?
My ham hands just press the buttons. I remember.
Oh, there it is.
I did it, fam. Remembered. It's so funny to hear Elise's voice, because like her voice actress Ayano is so like not like Elise, like normal Elise. Because she's so like a happy-go-lucky person. You know, always very like.
Yeah, right.
Ah, done goofed. Did it good. Did it good.
My turn?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to embarrass myself?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Who else is spoopy? Is there any other spoops?
That's a good question. I don't think so. Depends on your definition of spooky.
That's true. Oh, you could do Stratos. People are saying Stratos.
Stratos?
He's creepy. He's creepy.
Which one is that again?
Down. You get into the GB ones.
Oh, okay.
More. There he is.
Okay. Alright, let's do it.
Stream Eater Stratos. Yeah, see, y'all remember.
Right.
Oh, look who's Daisy. It's your favorite guy, Gowry. Gowry in the house. It's my favorite anime of all time. Gowry in the house.
Oops. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna take a gimme on that one. Mulligan.
Oh my god. Oh,
yeah,
nice. I wasn't there to see that one.
You gotta watch out for that when you're playing as Copen.
Whoo, man.
The wrong angle.
Whoo, baby. That was great.
Watch your angles.
You were too distracted by Gowry in the house. Wee.
don't have any control at all.
You're a high-flying Superman. You surpassed the drowning. Good to...
Okay, something... I pressed down.
Are you gonna blame it on the controller?
I don't... I wonder
Are we getting to that point already?
I mean, the buttons are segmented. I don't know what... Maybe I just...
Like I said, I kind of ham-hand some of them. Like, I'll hit...
Yeah.
Like, when I hit Shred Storm both times, like, my thumb just was big enough to hit one of the other buttons.
I'm not holding... A little out of practice. I'm hold down for my dash.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, I was trying to press it simultaneous.
I see. If whoever made that Gallery in the House video is in chat, hats off to you. Because that's amazing. It's too good for this world. Yeah, see, this is why you can't do score attack until you beat the game.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Practice runs. Practice.
Yeah, just
practice.
Getting back into fighting shape. Go, Grumpy Angst-kun, you can do it. Or as a robot lady once said, "Ike, utsukare!" Crap.
Oh, keep doing this. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Okay.
下手すぎちゃった。20 bunkers. You're gonna try to use Gallery against Gallery. So I think the moral of the story is every score attack stage is harder as Copen.
Somehow.
Crap, Japanese Robot Lady 2017. Yes. See, this is why our chat is great, because everyone's just having fun. You guys are such good sports about everything. You watch us be complete garbage trash bad. There you go. Give them cars a shower.
Dang hit deaths.
Yeah, so you could try a Hydro Zapper, the Milos weapon, against those cars. I can't remember. It might. Oh, Spoopy Blood. Spoopy Blood, Chan. Go. It's your blood gun. See? See?
Oops,
see? It's easy to do.
That's fine. Cash up more, I guess.
Yeah. Probably actually finish.
Maybe. What?
Wrinkles hurt, man.
Yeah.
Remember, that does heal you.
Oh.
Suck that blood from robots. See, now you're in the swing of things. There's not 8,000 pits to block your way. Definitely want to know more about Dragon MFD ASAP.
Yeah, right. Would love to.
I would love to tell you more about it, and I will as soon as I can. How much I can assure you. COVID Blood Gun is officially immune. All right then.
I think there are some videos out there of Dragon MFD from past.
Yeah, hopefully.
You'll be able to find some footage of it if you want to see it.
Well, you guys saw the OVA Blu-ray on Fangamer for those outside the U.S. That's a good question. That's something I'll have to talk to. Well, no, they don't produce it right now. That's something only we have here.
Oh right. Which is it?
The Blu-ray for the OVA.
Blu-ray, right.
Yeah. Something again. That's another thing I'll have to discuss with Fangamer and the team here. So,
boy.
Again, possible, but I can't promise anything at this point in time. You gotta use cavalry. Remember that thing you can do? Pause the game.
Yeah. I know.
Shadows the Scream Eater, yes. Yeah, it's as Shini Kenshi said. It's not like a bing bang boom. Okay, do the thing.
Especially when you have to deal with music.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
So, you know, that's one of those things. It's like, you know, if we can make it happen, I would love to do so. Yeah, I wish things were as, you know, as easy to, you know, get overseas as some others, but it's not always easy, unfortunately. Get him.
Totally forgot how it goes. Okay, this is good.
Oh no! Do we have time for one more round? Moう一回やってもいい？ちょっと1時に過ぎちゃったの大丈夫？肉生は悪いけど。
What do you want to do?
Alright. Let's try one more.
Sure.
May I?
Go for it.
Alright. So this should be our last chance. Last chance to make this happen. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's try a stage of Men for Copen.
That's probably a good idea. Start.
Alright, last chance. The stage music is like burned into my memory because of like whenever we would demo Gunvolt 2, we'd always have this stage.
Oh, okay.
So like all of like Lola's lines are like just like burned into my mind. And she's like, ah, Kaminuke da!
Great.
Look at that Copester. Oh, he's high flying. Yeah, 手伝いいらない。下手くそも面白いから。だから有野課長らしく。 Whoa, what's that?
Oh.
That was not the way to do that. Ouch! Ah, the hell with it.
That's just mean.
Yeah. Whoopsie, whoops, whoops, ah!
Only one more Tessio memes.
You want more Tessio memes? Play Mighty Gunvolt Burst if you haven't done so.
Some good.
If you like some Tessio meme goodness, but you're gonna love Mighty Gunvolt Burst.
Should be on the box.
It's like
it would be a metaphorical box.
Yeah.
Be on the store page. We got Tessio memes.
You know, I saw a lot of comments on Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, like, oh my god, like, these memes are so dumb, why are you using memes? Memes are terrible, memes are the bane of existence, this makes me so mad. And I'm like, good, that is entirely the point.
Mission accomplished.
If Tessio is making you angry with his memery, then I've done my job. For that is the point. No, you don't. Those guys are like the primo pieces of duty. Nope. Ah, see?
Yeah, they're not nice.
There's poopy heads. Primo poopy heads. Oh, I was out of bullets. We won't get him this time. We won't get you. Man. Ground pounding into pits, ground pounding into Iron Maidens, ground pounding into the faces.
It's dangerous.
Really good at ground pounds. Best, the best. Adam.
Look before you pound. Good life advice.
Yeah. See, I ham hands it again. I ham hands. Ham hands. Total overkill. That, yeah. Now it's the creepy dudes who are obsessed with Destiny's hair. Yay. One creepy hair obsessed dudes.
There's some good lines on this stage.
Oh yeah. This is like my favorite Lola stage because she's so snarky in this stage.
Oh yeah.
Piece of duty. It's so hard to watch my party now. All right.
Last chance.
Last chance.
Redeem us. Make sure the stream is not just a total body on fire.
I was like, I remember her not liking that.
Pretty good. Just be careful.
Ah, crap on a cracker.
Oh, no. That wasn't too bad. Did more damage than that.
Because I got out of it fast enough where it didn't just like wreck my business.
Well, did you mash out of that?
To a degree.
I learned something today.
Phew! Okay,
There
redemption. Redemption. Sweet, sweet redemption.
You got the best score.
I got the only score of the day.
You're the only score.
Oh, man. Stage score, hot garbage.
Hey. Nice.
Hey, not too shabby. Alright. Did it.
Look at that.
Sweet, sweet
Look at that
redemption.
score.
Oh, man. Whew. So, I guess the lesson, or the question, the burning question, really is, do you like game developers being really crappy at their own games? If you do, then you'll love hanging at NTHQ with that intro. Oh, man.
Well, yeah, like I need to spend more time on the bosses, especially. Like,
yeah, without like,
it's easy to go through the game and like kind of cheese your way through the bosses a little bit.
a little.
But I mean, having that option.
Should you want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you want to get and see everything first.
Yeah.
Getting back in some practice, like turning off pre-evasion, and like really learning the fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Some of the score attack and speedrun moves, I bet.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, well, I hope you guys had fun. I know we sure did.
Yeah,
yeah, this is great. Yeah, so this is kind of what we want to do going forward. Obviously, you know, if we have big announcements to make, you know, we will make them. If we have surprises or new things to show you guys, we will obviously do that. But you know, but on times like today where we don't really have anything, you know, particularly new to showcase, you know, I think this is a lot of fun. Yeah, and we hope you guys had fun.
Talks,
and
ask some questions and play some games.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. So, yeah, so we will be back 2 Thursdays from now. I'm not sure what the exact day is. But yeah, again, if you check on the Twitch channel information right below, you know, where it broadcasts on our channel, you can get the schedule for the next upcoming streams. And we hope to see you at the next one. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled again. Inti Creates on Twitter, Inti Creates on Facebook, for all the latest Inti Creates announcements, news, perhaps even surprise live streams once we really have this setup completely ironed out.
Great.
Which we're getting there.
Forward to it.
I mean, we did triple broadcast today and nothing blew up.
That's true.
We've come a long way, kids. We've come a long way. So
I can't believe it.
No, I can't either. Like I'm honestly like a little like I'm in shock a little bit. So yeah, so thank you guys again for coming out. It was a lot of fun, and we hope to see you in 2 weeks. And until then, see you guys on the social medias. And yeah, have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.